What's up, guys? This is Damien with Hosh Online, and we've got a lot of tablets. If you've been watching the channel for the last couple of weeks, we picked up a lot of different tablets to be able to try out, and for comparison's sake. But one tablet that it's been really hard for me to find or get has been the Nexus 10. And of course, you guys, if you watch the videos, you know that I'm always saying how much I love the Nexus 7, even with the Microsoft Surface or the iPad or the iPad Mini, or whatever tablet. To me, my favorite tablet still is the Nexus 7. And today we picked up the if I can bring it over here, the Nexus 10. So we're gonna do an unboxing. I know it's a little bit later than everyone else has, and we still got review videos for all the other tablets, but let's just get into this unboxing, and hopefully very soon this week I'm gonna try to get out some of these reviews for the Microsoft Surface and the iPad and the iPad Mini. So Damien, Hosh Online, getting into this unboxing real fierce right now. So right now we have the Google Nexus 10, and of all places I found this at Walmart. And the thing that makes me so hyped and amped about the Nexus 10, and now if I said Nexus 7, I meant the Nexus 10. We have the 2560 by 1600 300 ppi resolution, and I just had to try it out. Now the iPad, if we move over here, has a pretty high resolution. I think it's something by 1600 or something like that, but this is supposedly the best in the business, and we're going to put that to the test. I'm always amping up, big up in Android. I love Android. I've grown to like the iPad. Now I did try an iPhone. I'm just going to let you guys know, and I still feel the same. It's just too small. I think the OS is stale. It just doesn't work for me. I still love Android. I think that Android is ahead of the curve as far as mobile OSs go, especially when you compare it to iOS. Now back to this Nexus 10. This is the 32 gig Nexus 10. For these tablets, I think you need as much space as possible. You can maybe get by with just 16 gigs on a phone, but on these tablets, they're made for media consumption, and that extra storage space is just really going to come in handy as far as like putting movies on, which I plan to do a lot of, putting movies on it, books, music, along with the play music. But I plan on putting a lot of content, and most people, if you're looking for a tablet, get the largest capacity as far as memory that you can, because you're not going to want to just keep buying it. Like us tech geeks, we buy tablets left and right every few months, whatever. But if you're not a tech geek, you're not going to buy this tablet, buy a new tablet like every 6 months. So get something that you can stick with and load up with content. Now it looked like the seal was broken, but it still has everything on it, so it's still brand new. And first impressions are that it feels very nice. It actually feels a lot better than the Note 10.1, which is the only other tablet that's available right now that I'm interested in. I got this compared to the Surface, which is upside down, just for size comparisons. That's the iPad, the newest generation iPad. That's the Nexus 10, and that's the Microsoft Surface tablet. And it's definitely in the range. It's wider than the iPad, but shorter. The Surface, it's actually about the same, maybe a little bit wider than the Surface, or taller, and the Surface is definitely wider. Let's peel this plastic off. Well, let's see what's left in the box. You get your Nexus charging cord, your outlet adapter that goes into the other outlet adapter, kind of like the MacBook. Slide that into there, and micro USB to USB. Couple of guides that we will more than likely never take a look at in a warranty information, and that's about it. I love a good box. I can say that while this box is minimal, it is of the quality of what you would expect from a Samsung boxing, and they always do a great job. Now let's get this plastic off of here. Just flip it around. And another little tab around here. Pardon my band-aid, guys. I cut my finger pretty bad yesterday, and it was either look at this band-aid or look at my horrible scar and dried blood on my finger. So I figured out you'd rather see the band-aid. Now the soft touch back, this is one thing that I love about the Nexus 7, and off the top, this feels almost better than what the Nexus feels like. It's really light. It's really easy to hold in hand. It's definitely lighter than the iPad, which is a monster to hold up for a while. The surface isn't too bad, but once you put the type keyboard and everything on it, it's still, the surface is pretty light actually. Well built. But I'd say, yeah, the Nexus 10 is definitely the lightest of all of them, all of the tablets. Now let's look at these ports. So here we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, micro USB port, not anything else, and that may be a micro USB port also, and then the charging pin docks, which supposedly are going to be released today. I'm sorry, this month. So let's turn this bad boy on. Up top you have the power and the volume rockers, and we're going to get this baby turn on. It vibrates, and let's get a family photo. The Nexus 10 along with the Nexus 7. Only thing missing is the Nexus 4, which is even more hard to pick up than the Nexus 10. I'm gonna press pause for a minute, go ahead and sign in everything, and then we'll return to the video, okay? So here we have it fully opened up, and it's very speedy, and it's updating all the apps, of course, and this is the latest version of Jelly Bean, of Android in general, which is what you get with a Nexus device. And we're running 4.2. So let's make sure there's no system, no updates. So guys, this has just been an unboxing on it. Let's turn the brightness all the way up. Let's see. People have said that the Nexus doesn't get as bright as the iPad. Let's see. Kind of hard to see with the different backgrounds, but they both look plenty bright to me. So, and then little baby brother Nexus 7 in the house too. So guys, I'll have the Microsoft Surface review up very soon. To be honest, just an initial impression is, of all the tablets, I like the Surface, I want to love it, but it's so similar to the HP touchpad, and meaning it has no apps. It's like no apps, and it's really just basically a small laptop. And I use a MacBook Pro, and it also has Windows 8 on Boot Camp. So I'm not sure how long I will have this. It just, I don't know. And you know, you hear a lot about manufacturers not really believing in the Microsoft RT system, and I just really don't. I want to love it. You know, I really wish they had as many apps or as iOS or Android, but in reality it's so farther behind, so much further behind than either one of those OSs. But we'll get to that in the full review of the Microsoft Surface that should be up. You know what, guys, I'm actually going to try to get that up today for you. But I'm going to enjoy some of this Nexus 10 action. I've been wanting one for a while. It's pretty much wraps up everything that I want to cover in the unboxing. We'll get into the specs on the full review of the Nexus 10. But this has been Damien, Hosh Online, guys. Make sure you follow, and I'm going to link some of the other videos on the channel so you guys can check those out if you haven't already. But please make sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Give me that thumbs up if you like the video or any other video. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.